Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on Cobblers Vlogs. Here with me, Matt. Today we're going to be looking ahead to the Cobblers' tough game at the weekend, Saturday afternoon, PTS, 3 o'clock. They take on Charlton Athletic. It's going to be a tough one. We're going to look at the form, the head-to-head, the danger men, and then I'm going to make a score prediction. So what we're waiting for, let's get into this match preview. So looking at the recent form then between the two sides, the two teams have played each other 33 times in their history. We've got 11 Charlton wins, 9 Cobblers wins, and then 13 draws. I think that makes 33. You do the maths. As for the Cobblers, they sit 16th currently in League One. They've played 7, won 2, drawn 1, lost 4, and they have 7 points. Their last 3 games, it was a 2-1 win against Swindon last time out. Before that, it was a 2-1 loss to Plymouth, and then a 2-0 loss the week before that to rivals Peterborough. Charlton, they're going quite well. They're in 11th place. They've played 6, won 3, drawn 1, lost 2. They have 10 points on the board, so 3 more than the Cobblers, and they're coming into this game off back-to-back wins. Last time it was a 1-0 win against Blackpool. Before that, it was a 1-0 win against Wigan, and then before that, a 0-0 draw v Sunderland. So they're unbeaten in their last 3 games, Charlton, going quite well, and are one of the bigger clubs in this division, you have to say, and should sort of be in that sort of playoff area, if not maybe challenging for promotion by the end of this season. But definitely, I think Charlton should be aiming for the playoffs, so it's going to be a tough test for the Cobblers. The referee mentioned to him is Sam Allison. It is his first season in the EFL. He's given 12 yellows and 0 reds in the 4 League 2 games and 2 EFL Trophy games that he's refereed in so far. This will be his first ever League One game. It's going to be a tough one for him, hopefully. Well, not hopefully. It's going to be a tough one for him. You know, 2 decent sides, a physical Cobblers side, a good Charlton side as well. Both teams are obviously going to want to win the game. So, yeah, tough first League One game to come to, but you've got to start somewhere, haven't you? So good luck to Sam Allison in his first game as a League One referee. Okay, so moving on to the bit you all want to know about, the danger men. Who is there to look out for on both sides? First of all, we're going to start with the visitors on Saturday, Charlton Athletic. We've got the notepad here. We're going to be telling you all about them. Chucksanike is one that will be familiar for Cobblers fans. He's faced them 3 times in his career, mainly with the MK Dons, and he's scored every single time he's played against them and got an assist as well. So, a bit of a worrying one, that. Omar Bogle is another one to look out for. Cobblers were linked with him in the summer. Decent, pacey, forward, can play out wide as well. So Omar Bogle is one to watch out for. Former posh player, Cobblers fans, again, you'll be familiar with Marcus Madison. Tricky little sort of attacking midfielder. Can play centre mid as well, it's quite a versatile midfielder, creative spark as well, will be able to cut a defence open. So Marcus Madison, another one to look out for. Cobblers fans, yeah, as I said, you'll be familiar with him. Jake Foster-Kasky, or Kasky, or however you want to say it, is another one to look out for, another sort of creative, tricky little midfielder. Can play in a more advanced role as well, so he'll be a good one up top for them. And then Conor Washington is another striker who is well renowned within the EFL. As for the Cobblers, most of you watching will know about the threats that they will pose. Nicky Adams, if he's fit, a bit of an injury out at the minute, but should be available for selection. Ricky Corboro as well has been fantastic since joining Charlton. Cobblers fans can't get enough of him. Scored 2 goals, looked really promising as well so far. Scored last weekend against Plymouth as well. Jack Sowerby as well has looked good and creative in the middle of the park. He's played some decent passes, created some good chances as well. And you've got the likes of Danny Rose, who got off the mark for the Cobblers. Hopefully that is going to be the first of many in claret and white for him. And then don't forget Benny Ashley-Searle up front as well. Has also looked promising. Caleb Chukwuemeka as well when he's come off the bench, the youth teamer. Congratulations to his brother Carney, of course, who signed professionally for Aston Villa during the week. But yeah, enough about Aston Villa and Carney. The Cobblers, Corboa, Adams, Sowerby, Rose, Benny Ashley-Searle, they're going to be my couple for you to watch out for at the weekend.
I think it won't be an easy game for Lee Bowyer's men as they take the trip up to Sixfields this weekend. Of course, both teams won in midweek. Northampton, of course, got a good result against Swindon, winning by 2-1. Christopher Masula with the first, Danny Rose with the second. Charlton, of course, beat Blackpool as well away from home, 1-0. Chucksanike with a late header in the second half. Now, before that, Northampton had lost 4 in a row, so not the greatest form in the world, quite poor form to be totally honest, and Charlton are unbeaten in their last 3 with 2 wins and a draw without conceding. So our defensive record has been superb as of late. Akin Famuwo and Ryan Innes have been absolutely superb in the defensive line for us since coming into the club. Innes at 6'5", Famuwo at 6'3", absolute lumps in the backline, and they're certainly going to cause you problems for your attackers. You have been leaking in goals this season as well, 12 goals conceded, which is one of the worst in the division. However, you'll be glad to know that Charlton are the 2nd lowest scoring team in the division, joint with Wigan and Rochdale, with just 5 goals scored. The only team lower than that is Shrewsbury with 4. So we have been struggling for goals lately. That's certainly been a problem for us. We just can't find the back of the net. But we make up for it in the defensive line, as I say, we haven't conceded in our last 3. You guys won't make it easy for us. I reckon it will be a tough encounter for both of us. It's going to be an interesting game. However, I'm going to back Charlton to grab their 3rd win in a row and their 4th clean sheet in a row, as I think we're going to win the game 2-0. It's going to be a tough game, but I think that our defensive line will do enough to keep you out, like we have done against Sunderland, Wigan and Blackpool. And I think, well, I'm hoping anyway, that we can grab more than 1 goal in a game, and I think that this is going to be the game that we're going to do that. Thanks, guys, for having me on the channel. I really do appreciate it. Best of luck to Northampton this season, and come on, you Reds.
Okay, so just then you should have heard from Tyler, who is a Charlton fan and Charlton YouTuber. I'll leave the link to his channel in the description. As I'm recording this, he hasn't sent me a video yet, so if you're just wondering what the hell's going on and I'm talking about some random Charlton fan, is because he's not sent me the video and we've not put him in. So, but yeah, thanks to Tyler if he has put the video there, and that's just made things really confusing for you, hasn't it? Anyway, that's going to be it from me. Please leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. My score prediction is going to be a score draw. I'm going to go for a 2-2, and both sides hopefully can continue their decent form that they're in. Cobblers winning their last game, wanting to get back-to-back wins. Charlton undefeated in their last 3. Going to be an interesting one. It's going to be a really good one. Saturday, 3 o'clock. Make sure you're watching it. Please leave a like on the video. Hit subscribe if you do. Make sure you check out FanHub as well. There'll be a little promo video at the end, and there'll be a link in the description so you can get exclusive early access to the beta version. But yeah, that's all I've got for you now. Please hit like. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.